What's up, gang? Did someone say Sonic Feces? Welcome to Sonic Forces Part 2. Oh my god, Sonic Feces. Speaking of Sonic feet, I don't want to, I'm not the feet, but like, in Sonic movie, I like his little feet. Like, not like that, but like, I like his little feet. He got like little paw, but like animal feet, you know, like animal paw feet, and they show his feet, which make me think, like the feet he had, like it like almost human, but like you can tell like animal like. What I like? I like a nice little animal paw feet. But speaking of like, if they had like animal paw feet, I want to have the first version got the human looking feet and blue in everything, all black on the bottom. Got worms in it. Ugh. Ugh. Human feet. Ugh. Ugh. Sounds like the guy that no one likes. That Sega always include him in everything, even though people don't like his ass. No one like his ass. Like no one like him. But they keep bringing him in this thing. Like, man, no one likes it, man. No one like him. No one like him. But, you know, he don't mind. I don't mind him. Like, he's pretty nice. Speaking of, anybody play Sonic 4? Oh, not Sonic 4. Team Sonic Racing, I played it. It's pretty fun. And the online kind of did, though. They trying to re-release that gun. And, like, they're not going to solve it. They make like 30th anniversary by putting, like, an art book in it. They don't help. You know, put some DLC in it, John. They gave up on that project after they had to delay it. Deserve more characters. But the gameplay mechanic really good. It's a nice way to do car racing. Speaking of car racing, who thinks there should be another Mario Kart? I'm not talking about that phone game. I don't think we really like care about that phone game now. And which is really sucky because they put a lot of effort. Nintendo put a lot of effort in that gun. They're just not making like. They do not make phone games. That's the problem. They do not make phone games. Yeah, that's the problem they run into. Sorry. That's the problem they run into. Like, they want to make it where like it feel like a Nintendo experience where every player the game. Like most phone games do not work like that. Most phone games are simple. That's why you've been using like these simple concepts for like Mario Kart and everything. But if they want to make something like at least feel like they have like a brain, they can put fucking thought into it. It don't work. It don't work. So they try to do it simplified, but like they're just spending money about supporting the games and everything. Mario Kart was stupid on its own. Like, you can't even play Mario in that game till you unlock him, but it's some gotcha bullshit. I'm like, no, man, forget that. No, that's stupid. That's stupid. Really stupid. They just not good at making phone games. They good producing phone games. But they just do it because they obligated legally, not legally, but like they really asked for it. They just don't make money from it. Because nobody cares. I want a Mario Kart game. I want a Mario Kart 10. I like Mario... No, not Mario Kart 10. Mario Kart 9. Well, Mario Kart 9. So Mario Kart 8 is fun, you know. It'd be nice. If they re-release it for, like, Switch and everything, I played it. It should be nice they add content. They did add, like, some content to it, but, like, I feel like DLC. The stuff they be doing be, like, some weird stuff. They don't make sense like Labo. No one like Labo. They don't take up on space. It just wastes a cardboard. Point blank period. That and then Mario Kart toy thing that only lasts like 30 minutes. You're better off just playing regular Mario Kart. Or just buying go-kart with Mario in it. You know. It's pretty cool though. Not cool. That's not cool. I like the thing. It isn't one thing. It's later on in the game. Like, one Sonic games are not bad. They're pretty good. They got a nice concept. Like, here's the thing. You see, like, the concept art for this game, you'll be amazed on, like, how much, like, easy, how much they fucking put time into this game. Not put time, they didn't have time. Like, you can see how much they wanted to do, but they couldn't do it. Because with Sonic 4, on Green Hill Sonic 4, the original goal was to make that like all dark and gloomy with a prison to keep all the animals in. And like that cool. But due to time, they just had to deal with it's Green Hill in the sand. Like, whoa. And I think because they couldn't afford, but they couldn't get to the, they had like trademark or something like the Hedgehog in the 2. They just couldn't get to it. So half the fucking game development with them just developing the Hedgehog on the engine 2, which some people like to shit on the engine. It look pretty nice. So I want mine. It look pretty nice. So I hope people provide Sonic Colors Ultimate. Because I can tell they want to do a remaster of Sonic Unleashed. I can tell. I can really tell they want to do a remaster of this. It's just like they know, like, really, if people gonna buy the first remaster, then we make another different. People really want to remaster that game, at least on PC and everything. You know what I'm saying? So they can do mods. One thing that's weird is why they put so much effort into like the Werehog. Like they like using him in like all type of shit. They're like, alright, like they like Sonic. Only for how much people don't. I like it, but like, they have problems with it. You can't tell like Sonic Unleashed for like the game they wanted to put like their best effort to. They put some money into it. And it just didn't make a slam dunk because like it went by the basic problem of them trying to fluff it out. You know, Sonic as a concept is not a long game. When you play a Mario game, by concept is not really a long game. But they do things to make you play it over and over. You know what I'm saying? Like the Mario Odyssey, I honestly is no different from like a 3 to 4. If you just go by get the motion in, there's no different from like a 3-hour game. In this game, it just adds 3 hours, like around 3 to 4 hours. Because like, that thing with Sonic, you don't really have to go to the ball fight. If you know where to get the moon lit, you can complete all the worlds really quick. Which is pretty amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty amazing how they set it up. Like I can spend the same amount of time in Sonic Forces with the cutscenes. Without the cutscenes, like 2 hours. With the cutscenes, within like 4 to 3 hours. And I can do the same thing with Mario Odyssey for like 3 or 4 hours. Just go for straight moves. That's what I'm about. And that's weird. That's really weird. Speaking of Mario Odyssey, I don't know. It's still like the whole Backstreet Boy problem situation. Like who had nothing to do? Like not who didn't have nothing to do, but who had nothing to do with games? Because like with me, I started like 100% games. I never 100%. Like Super Mario Odyssey, I got all the moon that all the moon. But like one moon I'm worried about is the double rope one. Cause I got bad timing and rhythm. Alright, no. Sorry, I'm gonna get them on Twitter. Like, I got all the moons and everything. So yeah, that was trouble. Speaking of, this might be outdated by the time they come out. Who watched that Matt Pat video about him addressing the situation on Finance and Fred? Like, really? Now I don't want to hear you talk about, I do support the LGBT. Like, man, just shut up. Like, you have no involvement into this shit. Plus, this stuff already, let me see. When did he got canceled? When did got canceled? I think like earlier, late last year, late last month. And when he started, let me go on YouTube for a second. When did Matt Pat put out that video? Let me see. On Game Theory. He put out that video. Let me put this on silent. He put the video on July 11th. Let me just look up a video that just talk about got caught in being canceled. Canceled. Let's see. When like one of the first videos. About June 13th. Like June 13th. Like you just now talking about this. I don't care about you. Not know what it is. Like who cares? You got no involvement in this. So why you gotta talk about it? That's the problem with these folks. Don't talk about it. Don't bring it up. Don't bring stuff up like a month later. Speaking of, I don't know what to do with these type of levels. Yeah, it's not like a nice concept. Like this is my favorite level. One of my favorite levels. That's for like that's for the inside thing. I can't hear it because I got this on mute. Cause I want to get all my audio, but I like it. Man, it's not man, like for people that think they actually won with that whole canceling. The problem with the whole canceling concept, it's just my 2 cents on it. You can disagree with me all you want. It's like I thought the whole point of canceling someone is like to try to hurt them. Like kind of how they hurt Kevin Hart, I think. But like the problem is when you're successful, it don't really matter. So even though he's like, here's the thing, for most people that don't know about him and just want to hop on cancel train, they don't understand like when he said like he's done with developing like games and everything. I tried to do like some shortcuts in there. When he said like I'm done developing games, before like said right on, he deserving and everything. Like, do y'all understand what he's been doing for like the last 3 years? Really? Like y'all don't really. Have y'all really realized what y'all don't know what he's been fucking doing for the last 3 years? It would make sense for him to stop developing games because he's working on too much shit at the moment, and he is mostly in a situation where he's a producer and a game developer. So people that want to cancel him and everything, y'all don't realize he got about look at it. He got about 11 Five Nights at Freddy's games in them, which sounds like a crazy amount. But think about it. He stopped developing games, right? But he also funding the fan game makers that you can make fan game series that own like individual games. So and then remaster for all their previous fan games. So you see like. The one series, Five Nights at Candy, then 1, 2, 3, then the remaster of 1. Then he is funding the 4th game. That's 5 games from one person out of 5. Then 2 games out of 1 person that make pop goes. The first game they get remastered, and the remake. That's another person. On third person, someone that made 3 games. He's working on the 3rd game. That they remastered the first one and the second one. And the 4th one, the person that remaking the Joy Creation, I think remastering the first game. And who else? And the person that developing a remake of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. That was just that was a simple like that one of the things he funded. He funded about like 7 Five Nights at Freddy's games. They're not really Five Nights, don't have the name on it, but like it's about the same thing. And then he funded those games. Then he have an app game. He funded developer for Illuminati, or whatever they called, which is basically a Pokemon game. So he funded that, helping to do that, working on that. Then he have another studio on making the next game for him, Security Breach by Steel Wool, which made the VR game. I don't know why I stopped right there. He made the VR game. That's another game. He also produced books based on the series, so he been producing for the last like year and a half. He been putting out like 11. He put out like 11 books, and now by 11 book he put out, he making graphic novels off those books. Then he the third last of the 3 like graphic novels of his main book series is finally coming out. Then he also working on a movie. So like y'all, like he just saying he stopped developing so it can make some people that don't even follow him think like, all right, we won. But like in reality, it's not really. Cause he working on other things, and don't even get me started with the merch stuff he producing. Like no, y'all didn't win, Jack. shit. He's still doing the same shit. He's just not working on games individually. And when when you do have free time, you know, like working on something else. You know, what game he made with like a game where like it's like a Streets of Rage clone, but with Final Fantasy Freddy character. And he put that shit out for free. That he was sorry that he had to delay the main game, which he put a lot of money into. Security Breach. He made a game just to say sorry for a game he got in development. Speaking of, they need to put a drift. They should have put a drift thing because you won't see that like 3 times after the game. So like, he's not really making games by himself no more. He got many people under him that producing games. So y'all not taking anything from him. Like I don't. Like, he just did that because like. He just gotta do it. Not that he gotta do it, but like for him to deal with his brand, he just doing it just because. Just to shut folks up. You know, and like that's the thing. Y'all think he won? Y'all think I won? But no, y'all didn't win. Y'all he putting up a show. And he made the finale of that show. That was a 4-day show of folks making videos and things. He said, well, time to wrap this up my way. He finished that shit on his own terms. And I respect that. Finish stuff on your own terms. You know, suck they surrendered, he finished that shit on his own terms. Oh my god, I just want the whole rant about that stuff. And what's it getting through? Oh yeah, MedPad. Why the fuck you talking about this shit? I don't know why they watch these videos. I don't really want the stuff that I really care about. But I think he just had to say something because people just gonna ask him like, you want to make my fun videos? Oh my god. Like he can say, I will not be making Five Nights at Freddy's videos anymore. And then he said, but I will be making Five Nights at Candy's series videos. They make like 20 videos on those 4 games. Man, what the hell? Bloody hell, mate. What's it out? Oh, speaking of bloody hell, who gonna watch the Suicide Squad? Which I could get my own rant about that, but like we only got like 4 minutes, and this boss fight, Infinite, is pretty fucking boring. And I like him with his mask on. It just don't look good. Maybe they model him with his mask on while he's mask. And once they did put like, I think. They didn't do record the Shadow Play. Shadow Play too. The same thing. Like they didn't really model him while his helmet. When they did, they just put some eyeballs in there because you're not supposed to see it outside the customer. But speaking of, you look like based on what it look like, you can go out, you can go around these borders from the customer. So you can eliminate the borders, some bullshit like that. But speaking of Phantom Ruby, what's the concept of this? Which I might go into the third part about the concept of the Phantom Ruby. But the idea of it, when it was in Mania, it made sense. What I would love, let me just break it down. Like the Phantom, based on Mania, it looked like the Phantom Ruby on a whole different level from like the regular Chaos Emerald, which is pretty nice. Like I would love a game, I love a story that show like the Chaos Emerald are really ain't that much shit. Like I would love to have a head cam. This like one of my head cams. Like the Chaos Emerald for Sonic is not really making him powerful. Let's just say he have a locked ability to go Super Sonic on his own, right? He just don't know how to get to it, and the only way he could get to it in the past was like to use the Chaos Emerald as like a ignition to start up the his Super thing. That's Super Saiyan, goddamn. Like Super Sonic. You see what I'm saying? Like he always had that. It's just the Chaos Emerald just jump start him, so he can reach to it fast. But I think that's a pretty cool concept, and I would love a concept of like the Chaos Emerald, like just being overpowered, like. Just something like Eggman found something that's way more powerful than the Chaos Emerald, and he tried to fight Eggman with all power Super Sonic, and he lost with all that power. Because like that's mostly like the concept of what they call it, Sonic Unleashed, where like he would, so there was a way for him like Eggman to stop Super Sonic for like a minute. He drained all the power, but like it would be amazing. Have like Eggman. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, fast. So, like it'd be amazing to have like Eggman find something, defeat Sonic in super form, and then on Catalyst have something powerful at the Chaos Emerald. He destroyed old Chaos Emerald by him with that power, and Sonic and the whole team gotta try to figure a way on how can we fight the force that Eggman used to defeat the Chaos Emerald. Is there something more powerful? Speaking of, I used to be cocky. It's just something we have to find a way like to stop it. So like that would be my ideal game, because based on the next game and based on that rumor, it looked like the Chaos Emeralds are going to play a decent role in the next game, which I'm fine with. Cause they haven't been used in a long time. And most they've been used as a special edition for completing the game type stuff. They for getting other special rings, or do you like paying $2? Like man, I would not get into that. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and stay for the next video.